So we are gonna be watching Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. This, I've already watched basically every one of the episodes, but I never actually got into deep detail about every episode. As deep as I can go, because I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I'm smart enough to know deeper meaning. We're gonna just do the YouTube series. We're not gonna do like the TV series because I don't live in the UK. I also don't want to do it the pirated way. So I don't want to like I just don't want to do it wrong. If there's somewhere officially that I can watch the TV series for free, I'll do that in a different stream, but for now we're gonna just watch the YouTube series, the 6 episodes. So it's a very short series on YouTube, but I mean it was what, 14 years ago it said when the first episode came out, the pilot. Like, hold on, let's check. Yeah, 14 years ago. July 29th. Yeah, July 29th, 2011. I was only 6 years old. I was only 6 when this came out. I didn't, of course, watch it until like 4 years ago when I started getting all the hype it again. Watch it. I got all of the uh oh my god, I can't think. All the browser open, each like episode's opened in a browser or a new tab. My bad. I couldn't think of the name. Anyways, though, we are going to just get into this. If people don't watch the stream, they can always watch it when it's done and over with, because I usually save them, the broadcast, so you can rewatch them on the Twitch. And I'm thinking of uploading this as a video. Don't know for sure. Don't know if I'll get striked for it or not, but I guess we will find out. Anyways, let's get into this. It's so cool going back and looking at these episodes. It is so cool. Okay. Shh, 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 shh.
What's your favorite idea? Mine is being creative.
How do you get that idea?
I just tried to think creatively. Now when you look at this orange, tell me please, what do you see?
It's just a boring old orange.
Maybe to you, but not to me. I see a silly face, walking along and smiling at me.
I don't see what you mean.
'Cause you're not thinking creative.
Okay. And for anyone that's never watched the series, just a heads up. Big heads up right now. This series is really, it's not exactly what you think it is. Like, not at all. It might look like another like Sesame Street children's like show. Just watch. Just watch. Just watch.
So take a look at my hair. I use my hair to express myself.
That sounds really boring.
I use my hair to
We'll go through and
express
watch him first
myself.
before I talk
Now,
about it.
When you stare at the clouds in the sky, don't you find it exciting?
No.
Come on, take another
Oh
look.
wait, I can see a hat. I can see a cat. I can see a man with a baseball bat. I can see a dog. I can see a frog. I can see a ladder leaning on a log.
Think you're getting the hang of it now, using your minds to have a good time.
I might paint a picture of a clown.
Whoa there, friend, you might need to slow down.
Oh my god.
Here's another good tip
Yeah?
of how to be a creative whiz kid. Go and collect some leaves and sticks and arrange them into your favorite color.
Blue. Red. Green.
Green is not a creative color. There's one more thing
Boo.
that you need to know before you let your creativity flow. Listen to your heart, listen to the rain, listen to the voices in your brain. Come on guys, let's get creative.
Just wait. We're getting creative. Look, we're getting creative, guys.
Now let's all agree to never be creative again.
Don't worry about the rest. The rest is just credits. Yeah. So this series is not exactly what you think it is. So I remember when watching this for the first time, I was like, when I was watching it for the first time, like, yeah, like 4 or 3 years ago now. I think it was 4. I was like, it looks like Sesame Street. And then around, when did it start getting the creepiness? About 206, 210, 206 is when it started getting that creepiness, and this series just shows that so differently. God, dude, when I watched this the first time, it was the most creepiest thing I've ever watched on YouTube, more matter of fact, too. Anyways, I'm going to explain as much of it as I can, but I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I'm smart enough, like I said, smart enough to know like deeper meanings. Anyways, let's get back into this. Stocks flying high. See, I wouldn't know about any of this stuff. Maybe around this time is when stocks were going high, or there's something else to it. Okay. Remember the date, June 19th. It plays a big role in these 6 episodes. Big role, big role. And then getting creative. Now, usually, when people get creative, they're not thinking getting deep or dark. And these are the 3 characters we're going to be following throughout all 6 episodes. It is going to continue down a dark, dark, dark rabbit hole. There is a lot of gore. Well, not too much, but like towards the ends of the episodes there is. Anyways, the characters we have is Red Guy. His name's Red Guy. As far as I've known for like these past few years, his name's Red Guy. Then we got oh my god. We got I think I just call him Bird Guy. It's Red Guy, Bird Guy, and I call him Yellow Guy. I think their names. Hold on. And then let's do this. So yeah, Red Guy, Yellow Guy, and Duck. Okay, my bad. I've been calling him Duck Guy, but I was close. So we got Red Guy, Yellow Guy, and Duck. So Red Guy is more of the calm persona, but also the more bored persona. So he's more like bored with everything going on. Like even in this episode, whenever the notebook came up and came alive, he was like, "That sounds really boring." When it said it wanted to express himself by his hair or her hair. So he's more of like the bored character, and then towards the 5th to 6th episode, he starts to not be so bored of everything, you know what I mean? And then we got Yellow Guy. Yellow Guy's more of, as you can tell, he's more, I don't know if I can say this. He's special. He's a special guy. He's more of the clueless one, but towards the end, their characters usually change towards the end a little bit, just enough for you to realize that they're noticing stuff, because he starts to be more anxious and scared and stressed, including also Bert or Duck. Duck right now is more of like the he has like an attitude, like he gives off like attitude. And then towards the end, he also becomes more stressed and anxious and scared of what's going on because they're noticing it. So yeah. And then the other stuff around here is not really too important, but the phone is definitely important around the 5th episode. And then June 19th, keep June 19th in your head.
What's your favorite idea? Mine is being creative.
How do you get that idea?
I just tried to think creatively. Now when you look at this orange, tell me please, what do you see?
It's just a boring old orange.
See, he has like the attitude. He's like, it's boring. It's just an old orange. Like, why are you paying attention to an orange so much?
Maybe to you, but not to me. I see a silly face.
Whoa.
Walking along a smile.
And then, yeah, yellow guy's more of the, oh wow, that's so cool, because he's a little messed up.
At me.
I don't see what you mean.
Cause you're not thinking creatively. So take a look at my hair.
Cool.
I use my hair to express myself.
That sounds really boring.
And as you can barely hear, he's like, that sounds really boring, because it's like, what are you doing? That's boring. So both of them have like an attitude of like, what are you doing? Like, you're thinking creative, but I'm not seeing what you're talking about.
I use my hair to express myself. Now, when you stare at the clouds in the sky, don't you find it exciting?
No.
Come on, take another
Oh
look.
wait, I can see a hat. I can see a cat. I can see a man with a baseball bat. I can see a dog. I can see a frog. I can see a ladder leaning on a log.
Think you're
And then that's when they start getting the hang of being creative. But as they're getting taught to be creative, they're taking it to more of extremes than it needs to be.
getting the hang of it now. Using your minds to have a good time.
I might paint a picture of a clown.
Whoa there, friend, you might need to slow down.
And then that's the first glimpse at the show behind the curtain. We're getting a little glimpse. We got a little glimpse there of how different this show's gonna, or this series is gonna be. It's not just gonna be another Sesame Street, another Backyardigans. It's not gonna be like that. Not here, pal. As you saw, he got creative, drew a picture of a clown, a nice picture of a clown. She told him to slow down. Now, exactly what does that mean? Maybe the notebook or the sketch pad was like, now you're doing too much. You're thinking too creative. You need to slow down. You need to start here. Or maybe the sketchbook is like, maybe you're thinking too creative. You're thinking more creative than me. That's not fair. Like, jealous, you know.
Here's another good tip
Yeah?
of how to be a creative whiz kid. Go and collect some leaves and sticks and arrange them into your favorite color.
Blue. Red. Green.
Green is not a creative color. There's
That part, I don't know exactly what that would mean. Green not being a creative color, because I love green. Green's my favorite color. Why is green not a creative color? Beats me. Maybe I'm right on the jealousy thing. Maybe this character doesn't like yellow guy. Maybe.
one more thing that you need to know before you let your creativity flow. Listen to your heart, listen to the rain, listen to the voices in your brain. Come on guys, let's get creative.
And they take that for real. They used a heart. It seemed like they used brains. They listened to the voices.
Get creative.
This part, I don't know what exactly it means. Why do they make everything cartoon looking and more generic? Don't know. I would think they would put something here pretty like creepy, like help me get out of this, you know, something breaking the fourth wall, which technically they were breaking the fourth wall because they're showing the show being made, you know. And why they got bigger? Probably just for the fun of it. Like them showing all the gore that's coming up. Or just for the fun of it. He technically stayed the same. Yeah, I think he stayed the same. He looks exactly the same size. Because he's already a human. He was literally a human under it. These two were puppets, but now they have bodies in them. It would be funny if the writers and directors, like Joseph Spelling and then Becky Sloan, if they were under these, I think Joseph is red guy, if I remember correctly. Yep, and then starts getting dark and creepy.
Now let's all agree to never be creative again.
Yeah, let's definitely all agree to not be creative again, because that was episode 2 of the series called Time. I think this is the only time they've ever named the series like a name, because the rest of them are just Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's the one with Time.
Come on, guys, stop mucking around. We only have 5 minutes until our show's on.
That's not enough time. There's always time for a song.
What? Who is that?
Time is a tool you can put on the wall or wear it on your wrist. The past is far behind us. The future doesn't exist. Oh, what's the time? It's 9:15. Time to have a bath.
What do you mean? We're already clean.
Scrub, scrub, scrub till the water's brown. Time is a ruler to measure the day. It doesn't go backwards, only one way. Watch it go round like a merry-go-round. Going so fast like a merry-go-round.
Let's go on a journey through all time, a time that's changing all the time. It's time to go to time.
But we don't really want to. We're going to miss our show.
Don't be stupid, friends. Come on, it's time.
Yo, what's up, Red? You entered. Did you just enter now? Because you missed one episode. Since I guess you haven't really watched the series, this can be your time to watch it. I'll go back so you can watch this whole thing in one, just for you.
Come on, guys, stop mucking around. We only have 5 minutes until our show's on.
That's not enough time.
There's always time for a song.
What? Who is that?
Time is a tool you can put on the wall or wear it on your wrist. The past is far behind us. The future doesn't exist. Oh, what's the time? It's 9:15. Time to have a bath.
What do you mean? We're already clean.
Scrub, scrub, scrub till the water's brown. Time is a ruler to measure the day. It doesn't go backwards, only one way. Watch it go round like a merry-go-round. Going so fast like a merry-go-round.
Let's go on a journey through all time, a time that's changing all the time. It's time to go to time.
But we don't really want to.
Yeah,
We're
this is
going
a
to miss
bot.
our show.
Don't be stupid, friends. Come on, it's time to go. Time was old, like a Victorian time. With cobbles and playing and speaking in rhyme.
With cobbles and chimneys, a simpler time.
This This tree that is old has circles inside. The tree that is older has shriveled and died.
The apple that's fresh is ripe to the core.
And I'm not over time, and I'm not anymore. Time can be told by the moon or the sun, but time flies fast when you're having fun. There's a time and a place for mucking around.
Like
And
birthdays.
camping.
I'm friends with my dad.
Dude.
And then what happened after the olden days?
Time went new and got old like history. Stuff from the past went into a mystery.
An old man
But
died.
look, a computer. Everything's cool. It's the future. Time is now. The future anew. And look at all the wonderful things you can do with gadgets and gizmos and email addresses.
My dad is a computer.
I'm glad they blurred that.
Look at the time.
It's 7:45. There's fish on my plate.
It's 20 past 8. There's fish on my tray.
It's 11:12. There's fish in the bath.
It's 9:30. There's fish everywhere. Fish everywhere.
Now you can see the importance of time. It helps us make pizza. It keeps things in line.
But when did
Yeah.
it start?
And when will it stop?
Time is important, and I am a clock.
If we run out of time, then where does it go?
Is time even real? Does anyone know?
Maybe time's just a construct of human perception, an illusion created by.
Sunrise, sunset, night and day. The changing seasons, the smell of hay. Look at your hair grow, isn't it strange? How time makes your appearance change.
Make it stop!
It's out of my hands, I'm only a clock. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. But eventually everyone runs out of time.
So what did you think of that, Red? Yeah. No, that's really all you can say for it, honestly. So, this show is supposed to make people think that you're just gonna watch some, like, Sesame Street, some Backyard Again, some puppet show for kids. And then you get towards, like, a minute in, and that's when it starts to get really very disturbing. But each episode does have important stuff to look at in this. So we are going to go back through, and I'm going to point out as much as stuff as I see, and if I don't catch anything, there's other people that have done theories and whatnot on this show. It's something else, and I'm so sad to see that it's not going to be getting any more episodes or videos out, which it makes sense because I think most of their funding came from Kickstarter, but also self-funding the episodes. But I need more. I need something else from them because I love the way they do stuff. But yeah, we'll go back. We're gonna go back through this, and I'm gonna point out as much as I can. Maybe. I'm hoping we get something else because it's been 2 years since the TV series came out on Channel 4, and that's the last thing anyone's heard from them. Like, not long ago, they did post a, like, I think it was like 9 months ago, 11 months ago, they posted something for, like, they have a website now, and they wanted us to go through to it and watch the episodes there and their merch. And hopefully people buying merch and stuff on there actually helps them create more stuff. Because this is the only time I'll ever say, like, merch is good, because I think it helps them make more stuff like this. Anyways, let's go back and watch. So, since you weren't here for the first episode, that's okay though. June 19th. Remember that in your head. June 19th is an important date to this series. And then each character I'll explain to you. This is Red Guy. Red Guy is the more bored of everything. He's very more of like the chill, relaxed voice sounding person. He doesn't want to do some of the things because he thinks they're boring. And then we have Duck. I keep mixing up Duck. He has more of a he has deeper thinking. As you saw when he was talking about the construct of time, he has deeper thinking, but he also portrays annoyingness, to me at least. And then we have Yellow Guy. He's more of the special boy. He's more of the special one. But towards the end, all of these characters change in a way because they start to get really nervous and anxious and stressed because of what's going on. And a lot happens to especially these two right here. So, but also just keep in mind June 19th. It's in every episode. You'll see it in every episode.
Come on, guys, stop mucking around. We only have 5 minutes until our show's on.
That's not enough time.
There's always time for a song.
What? Who is that?
I love his reaction. Who is that? I'm kind of like red guy in a way. He gives off my vibe, because I would just be like, who the fuck is that?
Time is a tool you can put on the wall or wear it on your wrist. The past is far behind us. The future.
And then this photo right here. This, if you go back through the first episode, it's about getting creative. The whole episode's about getting creative, and it shows off a lot of the creepiness in that episode towards the last minute. So you definitely got to go back and watch that, or watch it yourself on YouTube. But this painting is important because in the last episode, the Yellow Guy was drawing, or he said he was going to draw a clown, and the clown was a very nice looking clown too. But then the thing talking to them, which was like a sketchbook notebook, put this black paint over it saying you need to slow down, as in maybe that notebook was jealous that Yellow Guy was a better creative person. That's my interpretation of that. But yeah, that came from the first episode.
It doesn't exist. Oh, what's the time? It's 9:15. Time to have a bath.
What do you mean? We're already clean.
Scrub, scrub, scrub till the
That's so funny. Just him getting scrubbed.
water's brown. Time is a ruler to measure the day. It doesn't go backwards, only one way. Watch it go round like a merry-go-round. Going so fast like a merry-go-round.
He's not lying there. Time has gotten faster over the years. I feel like we've gotten through more years in less time. Ever since like maybe 2019, 2020, time just feels so much faster. Yeah, it is scary. Because the faster it goes, the closer you are to non-existent.
Let's go on a journey through all time, a time that's changing all the time. It's time to go to time.
I love that part. He tries so hard singing, but that failed miserably. Yeah, that voice crack, hold on, I gotta go back and hear that.
A time that's changing all the time. It's time to go to time.
But we don't
Love that.
really want to. We're going to miss our show.
And as you can see, he just doesn't want to be there. He just wants to do the thing he wanted to do that day. But this guy's interrupting what he wanted to do.
Be stupid, friends. Come on, it's time to go. Time was old, like a Victorian time.
And then the first episode definitely was not to this level of budget as this one. They got so much different styles of animation, and they put a lot more work the more you go through the episodes. The third one is insane. The third one's after this one too, so can't wait to get to that one.
With cobbles and plague and speaking in rhyme.
With cobbles and chimneys, a simpler time.
This tree that is old has circles inside. The tree that is older has shriveled and died.
The apple that's fresh is ripe to the core.
And I'm not over time, and I'm not anymore. Time can be told by the moon or the sun, but time flies fast when you're having fun.
He's not wrong. When you're having fun, when you're doing something you want to do, that's when time wants to just go by like flash. It just wants to zoom by, and the things you don't want to do, and when you focus on the time too much, that's when it wants to slow down. Yeah, seriously, like, you're playing, yeah, like what you said, you're playing the game you really wanted to play that day. Like, I think I've been playing, oh my god, what is it? Parcel Simulator. It's a simulator game, but it's like delivery packages and stuff. And when I'm playing that game, because I have fun doing it too, because I love simulator games, it um hey, it's fun to me. Don't question what I think is fun. I just like simulator games, so anything like Supermarket Sim or the Cafe Sim or Parcel or Gas Station Sim. I like those are my type of games. Oh, okay, okay. But no, yeah, when I play those, I time flies by quick. It will be like 2 p.m. and the next time I check it, it's already like almost maybe dark. Like, I can't believe it.
There's a time and a place for mucking around.
And camping.
I'm friends with my dad.
Don't get it twisted. You might think he is more special, but he actually plays a big role in this series, especially towards the 5th and 6th episode. Mainly 6th episode.
And then what happened after the olden days?
Time went new and got old like history. Stuff from the past went into a mystery.
An old man
But
died.
look, a computer. Everything's cool. It's the future.
So then that right there in itself is a bar. Anything from like past times, like anything before the technology days, is just mystery now. It's nothing. No one talks about it no more. No one gives any crap to what happened before technology came in. And then once technology came in, that became the focus of the future. Technology plays too much of a role in the future, and I hate that. Especially now with AI and a lot of this, like, but mainly AI. When AI came into play ever since like maybe 5 years ago, heavily 5 years ago, it destroyed what I was hoping to be a good future, like robots, electric cars, and all like the games. Some games becoming AI, adding AI. Some games adding AI, apps having AI. It played too much of a role, and I hate that. I hate that we think the future just needs a bunch of artificial intelligence. We don't need that.
Now, the future and you. Look at all.
I'm saying like some kids have GPT and AI they use for school and stuff. We didn't have that for real. We grinded it out. Facts, Red. We didn't have no Chat GPT or Goth. That one app I've used like a few. We didn't have any of that. We had a calculator in our mind. All we had to do was think about what the question was, and we had to solve it that way. Like, kids have it too easy nowadays. Way too easy. Calculators, man. The calculators were our AI. Calculators were our Chat GPT. But still, at the same time, Chat GPT can answer the question for you. Calculators, you had to first figure out what you had to do, then put it in.
All the wonderful things you can do with gadgets and gizmos and email addresses.
My dad is a computer.
I think he said my dad is a computer, but this is a bad frame to freeze on, but at least it's covered. This is what mainly people use the internet for. That's another thing. Once the internet became a big thing, that's when people just wanted internet. When I was your age, dude, when I was younger, I was outside, man. I didn't do like phones that much. I didn't have a phone until I didn't have my phone until I was 14. I was like 14, so it's been like 6 years since I've had a phone. But even then, still now, I prefer going outside. At least I haven't walked outside too much during like the summer because I can't stand the heat. But I want to start going on like walks more and doing all this stuff. Yeah, seriously. I didn't have a flip phone I had I just had like a small, like, it was probably a Samsung Galaxy. It was nothing good, but I have used a flip phone before, and I've used those phones where it's a whole screen and then you can slide it out and it has a keyboard under. You remember those phones? I used to play a Street Fighter on them. But anyways, yeah, people use the internet for content like this now. So I feel like this is poking fun at like the corn, and it's poking at like OF OnlyFans. Like that's what I think this. But I mean, this when I know the first episode came out in 2011. This one came out 2014, so OF wasn't around then, but it is making fun of those type of things.
Look at the time!
It's 7:45. There's fish on my plate.
It's 20 past 8. There's
And then
fish on
this
my
is just
plate.
wild stuff.
There's fish in the bar.
It's 9:30. There's fish everywhere.
There's fish everywhere.
Now you can see the importance of time. It helps us make pizza. It keeps things in line.
But when did it start?
And when will it stop?
Time is important, and I am a clock.
If we run out of time,
And this is just deep talking. All the rest of this, it's just them talking about is time, how was time made, when will it stop, and then yeah, it's just deep thinking. When does time stop? Seriously, what if time stops one day? That's something to think about. But it would be crazy. I would imagine it would be, but see, I don't know. That's very deep thinking. It would hurt my head if I thought that deep.
it goes.
Is time even real? Does anyone know?
Maybe time's just a construct of human perception, an illusion created by.
See, time is a construct of something about perception. So it's like, it's very deep thinking. Like, could time just be a perception? But then the clock cuts him off by doing that loud beep sound because he might be thinking too much about it.
Sunrise, sunset, night and day. The changing seasons, the smell of hay. Look at your hair grow, isn't it strange? How time makes your appearance change.
Make it stop.
Yeah, and then the whole thing about time being like changing how you look, how old you're getting, and making it seem like it's a strange thing, you know. And it is weird how time does make your appearance change. How did that become? You know, this is very deep thinking that this show makes you do.
It's out of my hands, I'm only a clock. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. But eventually everyone runs out of time.
And then what he said there, he says you'll be fine for now, but eventually everyone runs out of time. So eventually you're going to meet your maker. So honestly, I take that as basically live. Hi baby. I take that as like, you know, just to me this episode is just like live your life, go through the years. But yeah, go through the years, just that's what I would say, just live your life. But now we are on to episode 3. But this is the one that went all out with like its visuals, as you'll see. So like I said, first we'll go through it and then we'll talk about it. Yeah, these are deeper than you thought it was.
Isn't it nice to finally be outside on such a beautiful day?
But you'll get better explanation from like people way smarter than me that do this for a living.
Yes, and I've packed us a delicious chicken picnic.
Huh?
Pesky bee.
Yeah.
He seems upset about something. I wonder what will happen.
It makes you sad, doesn't it?
Huh?
That there's so much hatred in the world. I hope you don't mind if I ask you a question.
A little baby pigeon.
Have you ever wondered why we're here? What's it all about? You've no idea. And everywhere you look, all you see is hatred and darkness, death and fear. But you know it doesn't have to be that I hate
He about to go
you,
in.
you hate me. 'Cause even though we're different, it doesn't make a difference. And we can live in harmony. No, you don't know who I am. But maybe I could hold your hand, and together we could understand about love.
Huh? I feel tingly.
Yes, that's love, my friend. And it's time for you to learn all about it.
As I said, the visual went all out for this one. I mean, you have a right to be scared.
Everybody hates you and no one cares. But if you follow me, maybe you will see that love is everywhere.
But what is love? Is it in the sky?
No, it's a feeling deep inside.
Because I'm hungry.
No, you're lonely. I can see it in your eyes.
I don't understand.
Don't worry, you will soon. Come and meet some of my friends. They know all about love. Come on, just over the rainbow.
Oh, look, there he goes, flying through the sky.
Maybe we should follow him, or we'll get left
An
behind.
auto-tuned duck.
Yes, but there's lots of chicken left. I'd like to eat the chicken.
I'd also like to eat the chicken. Let's do that instead.
So here we are with all my friends, and they love you, all of them.
Yes, we do.
It is true.
We love you.
You love us too.
I love you too, furry boy.
Harder.
Now we've eaten the chicken, I don't know what to do.
Maybe we should look for our friend. Isn't that what friends
Yeah.
do? And we have finished the chicken picnic.
To love each other is to care, to be kind.
And to share. I love my friends, so I give them a hug.
I made this for you because I love you so much.
I love my pet because he's a crab.
I love this tree, and I love this stick, and I love this
No,
mug.
that's not how it's done. You must save your love for your special one.
My special one?
Everyone has a special one.
Even me? But I am lonely.
Yes, it's true, but do not worry. You're confused, but that's okay. Let me put it another way.
This is the story
Switch up.
of Michael, the loneliest boy in town. This is the story of Michael, the ugliest boy in town. Ugly and weak, they called him a freak, so he lived on his own underground. He lived on his own underground. He lived on his own underground.
You see, everyone has a special one.
Even Michael.
Your heart beats hard like a big love drum, calling for your special one.
So be patient, because just maybe
Your special one will come.
He's made for her.
And she's made for him.
that's the way it's always been.
And it's perfect.
And it's pure.
And it's protected with a ring.
That's the way that all love goes. Like a flower, it grows and grows.
And it's forever.
And forever.
And now we all worship our king. Our king. Our king. His name is Malcolm.
He is the king of love.
We must feed him.
We must feed him gravel.
Or he becomes angry. And this is your chance to start anew. And all we're asking you to do
Is change your name.
Clean your brain.
forget about anything you ever knew.
And your heart will vanish home.
And our love will never go.
Now wear this ring
And join the
Gravel.
gang.
and you will never be alone.
Oh, there you are. We've been looking for you all afternoon.
We're sorry we upset you, but look, we've brought you the last boiled egg to cheer you up.
I guess it must be because we love you.
For me?
Eh, pesky bee.
That was episode 3. You're eating right now? Oh god, you chose the wrong time to eat. These directors, man, Becky, Sloan, and Joseph Pelling is deep thinkers, man. What did you think of episode 3? I already know you said you shouldn't have been eating in EU. Of course, it wasn't like as freaky as like the first one and the second one, but it still was good. Yeah, dude, the chicken. Okay, so do you count ducks as chickens? Of course he did. We're gonna go back through anyway, so let's go ahead and go back through this real quick. Yeah, I don't know if you would count ducks as chickens, but I guess in a way they have the same like body, the limbs in a way. But anyways, still missing. Last seen on June 19th. When I said the date was important, they were last seen on June 19th. What do you think that means? It's not too complicated, but makes you think about what it means. Yeah, basically. They the theory, the running theory actually with most is they are dead. This whole series at least most people think is they are dead. So anything that's happening is just not actually happening when they were alive. They're dead. But I love that they're missing, but they're
Isn't it
just in a
nice
park.
to finally be outside on such a beautiful day?
Yes, and I've packed us a delicious chicken picnic.
And yeah, with this, why did it have to be raw? Because it's a creepy show. But are ducks technically a chicken? I don't know.
Pesky bee.
Stressing out over a butterfly, or as he called it, a baby pigeon.
He seems upset about something. I wonder.
Okay, so you're not gonna believe this. This is not animation. These are our sets. Those are puppets. This is a real guy. I think the guy under this is one of the directors, the writers, Joseph Pelling. But these are puppets. Yeah, so it makes sense why it's real. But some of it's animation, like the whole him flying through the air and the pink sky and clouds. That's animation. But this is puppets. It's puppetry. That's why I said in a way it was kind of like, oops, sorry, I keep hitting the mic. In a way it was kind of like Sesame Street, because Sesame Street's puppets. Just this includes the creepiness factor. Yeah.
So what will happen?
So like I think no, if he's sitting on it, it's real. But all this, I think, is literally a set. I think it's real.
It makes you sad, doesn't it? That there's so much hatred in the world. I hope you don't mind if I ask you a question.
A little.
That's why I said at the beginning of when you came in, like how difficult it is funding all this. It's because a lot of it is puppets and some of the effects, and there's voice acting, and there's sets they have to like pay to build, and that's yeah.
Baby pigeon.
It's hard to make.
Wondered why we're here. What's it all about? You've no idea. And everywhere you look, all you see is hatred and darkness, death and fear. But you know.
And then this episode's talking about love, talking about how much hate and darkness and fear and all problems going on right now in the world, and it's trying to put light onto all that and show that not everything has to be so depressing and dark. Like, when did this one come out? This one came out I think same year. I think the last one came out in 2014 also, but it came out the same year, so maybe around that time is when a lot of bad stuff were going on. But of course they do it in a more creepy way.
But you know it doesn't have to be that I hate you and you hate me. Cause even though we're different, it doesn't make a difference. And we can live in harmony.
So even if you're different, it doesn't make a difference. We can live in harmony. So it doesn't matter what you look like, it doesn't matter what race you are, it doesn't matter what you stand for. He is spitting. For him being a creepy butterfly, he is spitting. But it doesn't matter what you look like. What matters is we just live in harmony. We live in peace. We live in a good world. Of course. But nowadays, you can't really live like that. But hopefully we can figure that out.
No, you don't know who I am. But maybe I could hold your hand. And together we could understand about love.
Huh? I feel tingly.
Yes, that's love, my friend. And it's time for you to learn all about it.
And this part's just trippy.
And do you ever feel like life's unfair? Because everybody hates you and no one cares. But if you follow me, maybe you will see that love is everywhere.
I don't know if I can repeat all that line, but you see people around you, they don't seem to care and don't seem to love, but if you just look around you and follow this guy, and he'll show you that love is everywhere. It's in the air. You don't have to find it around you. It's like looking for a relationship. There could be someone way out in the world that loves and cares about you, unlike maybe someone you are with now or some friends you have now. There could be other ones that care about you and actually want to be around you, you know? Told you it's deep.
Is love? Is it in the sky?
No, it's a feeling deep inside.
Because I'm hungry.
No, you're lonely.
Because I'm hungry.
I can see it in your eyes.
I don't understand.
Don't worry, you will soon. Come and meet some of my friends. They know all about love.
Yellow guy's
Come on,
basically me.
Just over the rainbow.
Oh, look, there he goes, flying through the sky.
Maybe we should follow him, or we'll get left behind.
Yes,
I wonder why they gave the duck so much auto-tune. I feel like they didn't need to do that, but I guess it's just part of his character. But I wonder if they actually did see him going through the air, or is this just part of his imagination? Because he did wake up on the tree because he was dreaming. But the whole, like, maybe we should follow him or we'll get left behind. So does that mean, like, they'll get left behind and not feel loved or cared anymore? Yeah.
but there's lots of chicken left. I'd like to eat the chicken.
I'd also like to eat the chicken. Let's do that instead.
So here we are with all my friends, and they love you, all of them.
Yes, we do.
It is true.
We love you.
You love us too.
I love you too, furry boy.
Harder.
And then this part, the whole, whatever this creature is, a dog is telling him to pet him harder. And then the fucking eyebrows. Dude, I don't know, maybe this is just symboling that there's creepy people in life that will take advantage of your love. Maybe I'm thinking too deep on that part. Maybe it's just a funny creature they added. I take it as maybe there's creepy people in life that's taking advantage of your love. Basically any YouTuber nowadays.
Now we've eaten the chicken, I don't know what to do.
Maybe we should look for our friend.
Yeah.
Isn't that what friends do? And we have finished the chicken picnic.
To Lovey,
And then that whole part, he literally says, and we finished the chicken picnic, and then looks at the camera for like 5 seconds. So is he trying to just break the fourth wall and be like, yeah, I ate chicken. I basically ate my own kind. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I can catch some of them, but some of them I won't be able to catch. But if you catch it, you can always tell me in the chat. Exactly, and then they ate the chicken instead of looking for the... I was going to say that, because then he was talking about, let's get back to the picnic, and we'll eat the picnic first, and then we'll go and do that. They got distracted. So maybe it's symbolizing people get more distracted in life instead of caring for the people that need to be cared right now. They need that care, but you're getting distracted. No, yeah, see, yeah, you're catching stuff.
each other is to care, to be kind.
And to share. I love my friends, so I give them a hug.
I made this for you because I love you so much.
I love my pet cause he's a crab.
I love this tree, and I love this stick, and I love this
No,
mouse.
that's not how it's done. You must save your love for your special one.
My special one?
Everyone has a special one.
Even me? But I am lonely.
Yes, it's true, but do not worry. You're confused, but that's okay. Let me put it another way.
This is
So then, yeah, talking about your special one, a lover, someone, save your love for someone you love, someone you want to be with. There's, I guess technically there's two different types of loves. There's, you know, loving your friends, and then there's loving your partner, someone you care for deeply. and he doesn't know how to love.
The loneliest boy in town.
And then now let's get into the story of Michael.
The ugliest boy in town. Ugly and weak, they called him a freak. So he lived on his own underground. He lived on his own underground. He lived on his own underground.
You see, everyone has a special one.
Even Michael!
Your heart.
And then like that, what was the point of the story? All we got told was he was an ugly boy, everyone called him ugly, and he lived on his own underground. Maybe there was a deeper meaning to it. Maybe it means like, of course they said at the end, you know, he found his special one, but clearly he didn't find anyone special. Oh, go back to the story. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Michael, the ugliest boy in town. Ugly and weak, they called him a freak. So he lived on his own underground. He lived on his own underground. He lived on his own underground.
You see, everyone has.
Yeah, I don't know. There wasn't really anything the story really added. I don't know. I mean, as you saw at the end, hold on. Let's go back to it.
He lived on his own
I mean, he's crying, so I don't know if it was him loving himself. Maybe it was. See, this, like I said, some parts I will not be able to get. Anyways, let's finish this episode out.
Even Michael!
Your heart beats hard like a big love drum, calling for your special one.
So be patient, cause just maybe
Your special one will come.
He's made for her.
And she's made for him.
that's the way it's always been.
And it's perfect.
And it's pure.
And it's protected.
1906. Is that an important date? I don't know, because I don't remember ever seeing 1906 throughout the YouTube series or even the TV series. I've never seen 1906 again. Maybe if I can find a way for us to watch the TV series, we'll probably see it, but I just don't remember seeing 1906. I'm honestly kind of scared of looking up 1906 and what the meaning of that was. It might be something very dark, but maybe these are based on real people that died in 1906 for maybe some type of reason. I don't know. Yeah, the rabbit, yeah, it's creeping me out.
And it's protected with a ring.
That's the way that old love goes.
Like a flower, it grows and grows. And it's forever.
And forever!
And now we all worship our king. Our king. Our king. His name is Malcolm.
So this whole part right here, I think the meaning of this whole group, this whole friends, and this big creature is cult. It's cult-like. They're trying to get him to join something. They have to feed him something. Yeah, it's like very cult-like.
He is the king of love.
We must feed him.
We must feed him gravel.
Or he becomes angry. And this is your chance to start anew. And all we're asking you to do
Is change your name.
clean your brain. Forget about anything you ever knew.
And then now they're telling him, for him to join their group, he has to forget his name, he has to clean his brain, and forget anything he knew. So they're basically telling him to start fresh. You need to be someone else. You can't be that. It does sound like Hollywood. Hollywood is definitely not a good place ever. It was never a good place, really. Even like for like hundreds of years of Hollywood being around, it's never been a good place, because anyone that's ever went into there and come out, they were either addicted to something, they were alcoholics, they died young. Like, something's going on in Hollywood, and I don't know what it is.
Your heart will vanish home.
And our love will never go.
Now wear this ring
And join the king.
and you will never be alone.
Oh,
Aaron, we won't watch the ending again of that weird ass creature. but they told him to join because he'll never be alone again. So they're taking in lonely people. I wonder if this is based on like a real cult, because I mean I feel like cults do take in the more like outcasts of people because they're more lonely, they're more sensitive, they're yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, especially by this series. They're very deep. Let's go to episode 4. If I remember correctly, I think episode 4 is about technology. This one came out in 2015.
Oh, I guess it's my turn to choose a card. Let's see. What is the biggest...
Oh, and then the other two were all like, the first two were like 3 minutes, the last one was like 6, and then this one's 5. And then I think fifth one is also like 5 minutes, and then the sixth one's like 8. So they've been getting increasingly more in time. So yeah.
thing in the world?
That's a tricky one.
A mountains? A sky? A windmill?
No.
If only there was a way to learn more about the world.
Yes, if only there was some way to learn more information about this.
Wow, look!
I'm a computer. I'm a computery guy. Everything made out of buttons and wires. I'd like to show you inside my digital life. Inside my mind there is a digital mind.
Oh, maybe you could help us answer this question. What is the biggest
Clever. I'm very clevery guy.
Wow.
Count to a 50
What?
in the blink of my eye and print a picture. And then I tell you the time. Help you to find something you're wanting to find. No, it's easy to be a clever smart boy like me if you just do it all digitally.
Wow, I'd like to be as smart as a computer.
Actually, we already have a computer.
Great news! Now, before we begin our journey, I just need to get some information from you. What's your name? Where do you live? What do you like to eat?
I live in my house.
Spaghetti!
Well, my name is...
Great news! Now just a few more questions and we'll be on our way.
Wait a second.
What's your favourite colour?
Stop
Do you
talking.
like cows or goat's milk?
Be
Do you
quiet.
have brown hair? What is your blood type? Are you allergic
Shut
to
up!
Don't touch me!
What?
Welcome to my digital home. Everything made out of numbers and code.
Wow, we're all computery.
Oh yeah, wow, because of the computer.
I don't get it. How can it be if I'm sitting at home but I'm inside the screen?
But you're not you. You're your digital you. Virtually real, but controlled by real you.
But if he's not quite real, then I'm not real too. And you're not real you is inside your real you.
Oh wow, how amazing and interesting too. But in this digital world, what can we do? What can we do?
Oh, good question. Well, it's up to you. In the digital world, there's over 3 things to do.
Wow, look, a pie chart.
Digital style.
Do a digital dancing. Hey, this is fun.
Wow, look, a bar graph.
Digital style.
Do a digital dancing. Hey, this is fun.
Wow, look, a line graph.
Digital style.
Do a digital dancing.
Yeah, it's definitely self-explanatory.
Wow, look, an oblong.
Digital style.
Do a digital dancing. Hey, this is fun.
Wow, look, nothing.
Style.
A dancing. Hey, this is fun.
Nothing.
Digital style.
Dancing. Hey, this is fun.
Nothing.
Digital style.
Do a digital dancing. Hey, this is fun. Dancing. Hey, this is fun.
They are raving.
Wait, what?
So it was self-explanatory for like the first like maybe like 2.5 minutes, and then the last was more deeper thinking. But we will still go through like every episode, and we will think about it and talk about it. So let's go back to the beginning. So say, yep, right there, June 19th, still on the wall. There's a picture of him and his dad. What else do we have? The phone. The phone's gonna be important. And then, oh yeah, and then the right here, and that's right there. That's Malcolm, the cultist. So now it's kind of like, was the whole thing in his head real? Because Malcolm's head is here. I don't know.
Oh, I guess it's my turn to choose a card. Let's see. What is the biggest thing in the world?
That's a tricky one.
A mountains? A sky? A windmill?
No.
If
Those are
only
pretty
there
much
was a
big things
way
in the
to
world.
learn more about the world.
Yeah, and then they look to, the globe, because they think the globe's gonna come alive, not a computer. And the computer didn't even talk about anything they're talking about. But they would think the globe would talk, because what's the biggest thing in the world? Obviously, the globe would know something, but it never actually gets to talk about what it wants, because then computer interrupts. Like, internet. The internet interrupts what real things we're gonna do, the internet gets in the way, and basically I'm saying, like, electronics get in the way.
Yes, if only there was some way to learn more information about this.
Also, wait, hold on. What does that say? Roy 07910867482. I don't know what that is. I think Roy is the yellow guy's dad, but the numbers, I don't know. The numbers, I don't know what they mean, but I think Roy is his dad. Call it? I'm definitely not calling it. I mean, nah, I'm gonna look it up. I'll leave it. It probably doesn't even mean anything. It probably is a number you can call, and it will probably go to like, it probably is a number you can call, and it will go to like a automatic voice message of his father like breathing into the mic or something. It's probably something like that. But let's go ahead and talk about this. As you can see, the computer's getting in the way.
Guy. Everything made out of buttons and wires. I'd like to show you. Inside my digital
Right, smack him in the head.
Inside my mind there is a digital mind.
That's disgusting.
Oh, maybe you could help us answer this question. What is the biggest thing?
And then see, when he wants to get his question answered, he just gets talked over. Like, he's more of the one thinking about everything more than the other two. Like, sometimes Duck will get deep with his answers and questions, but Red's more like, what's going on? Who are you? I just want to do the stuff I want to do every day. He's answering the questions that need to be answered. So, as you saw at the end, maybe that's why he gets taken out. He's trying to figure everything out.
Very clever guy.
Wow.
Count to a 50 in the blink of my eye and print a picture. And then
I don't know why he has to pat the computer.
Help you to find something you're wanting to find. No, it's easy to be a
He was not
clever,
spitting.
smart boy like me if you could do it all digitally.
Wow. I'm
Let's give it up for that computer with that high note. He was hitting that Mariah Carey high note. Yeah, clap it up, clap it up. He was hitting that high note. Alright, let's get back into this and listen to Mariah Carey.
The computer.
Actually, we already have a computer.
Great news! Now, before we begin our journey, I just need to get some information from you. What's your name? Where do you live? What do you like to eat?
I live in my house.
Spaghetti.
Well, my name is
Very casual answers, you know, basically asking for like location, what's your favorite food, you know, like asking for the basic stuff. And then I love Duck's answer to where he lives. My house. That's how I would answer. If someone asked me, where do I live? Like, what's your location? My house. What else would it be?
Great news! Now just a few more questions and we'll be on our way.
Wait a second.
What's your favourite colour?
Stop
Do you
talking.
like cows or goat's milk?
Be
Do you
quiet.
have brown hair? What
Yeah, it's pink.
is your blood type? Are you allergic
Shut
to
up.
And then now he's asking the very, very different, weird questions. First it was like, what's your color? Okay, what's my favorite color? Then he asked if I like cows or sheeps. What's my blood type? Like, why are you asking all of these questions that you don't need, internet?
What?
And then this, can I pause it on those like little moments? Oh, I don't know if I can. Yeah, I think all this glitching stuff, I don't know. Let's like, I'm seeing like a bunch of blue. I don't think anything is too important in this, but I think that's yellow guy right there. That's obviously red guy. And then let's try to pause it. Oh, that was a good spot to pause it at. And then he's glitching. And then that was yellow guy, that's the planet. And then it just cuts into them being inside the computer. That was cool looking though. That was definitely cool looking. As far as I saw, I didn't... Dang. Yeah, I think it was probably nothing. I didn't see nothing.
Everything made out of numbers and code.
Wow, we're all computery.
Oh yeah, wow, because of the computer.
I love his reaction to everything. Wow, wow, wow. It's because of a computer. He just has such a bored reaction to everything.
I don't get it. How can it be if I'm sitting at home, but I'm inside the screen?
But you're not you. You're your digital you. Virtually real, but controlled by real you.
But if he's not quite real,
Now he's just explaining how like video games work.
real you is inside your real you.
Oh wow, how amazing and interesting too. But in this digital world, what can we do? What can we do?
Good question.
And then his question doesn't get answered. I think he's poking fun at maybe like, you know, like when you search something up, maybe it's not coming up with what you want, or it's taking forever to come up with what you want, or maybe it's just he's getting ignored by the computer or by any of these like people coming in and explaining stuff to them, because he just doesn't want to be there. He just doesn't want to do anything about it. He wants to do what he wants to do, which was they were trying to figure out what is the largest thing in the world.
Question. Well, it's up to you. In the digital world, there's over 3 things to do.
There's over 3 things to do.
Style.
Do a digital dancing. Hey, this is fun.
Wow, look, a bar graph.
Digital style.
Do a digital dancing. Hey, this is fun.
Wow, look, a line graph.
Digital style.
Do a digital dancing.
I mean, there's obviously more things to do on the internet, like way too many things to be able to do on the internet, but that's just summing it up, what the internet is mainly used for, besides like weird people that use it for weird things. That's basically what the internet is summed up as: somewhere you can browse for style, bar graphs, and just dancing, fun stuff.
Wow, look, an oblong.
Digital style.
Do a digital dancing. Hey, this is fun.
Wow, look, nothing.
And then now his is nothing because it's losing like there's nothing else to do. He did all the things he was gonna do, and now there's nothing else. There is a part I hope I can get. Can I pause it at that part? Hold on, maybe let's slow it down for this part. Let's go to playback speed. I think, what is it? We put it at 0.25. That. Why did they show up as like a bunch of blocks? Like, is this kind of like interpreting? I don't know. I might be totally wrong, but like, yeah, maybe like it consumed them. We're too deep into like the internet that we kind of get consumed by it, and we invest all of our time into it, so it makes us basically part of the computer. And this guy's trying to figure out how to red guy's trying to figure out how to fix that problem. So he follows this cord, which takes him to this door that doesn't actually take him where he was planning to go, but it takes him somewhere that kind of opens his eyes, and they get rid of him for that. I love the rave. Oh yeah. I think this is kind of poking fun at the first episode. Like I said, if you go back and watch the first episode, you'll understand what I mean when it's poking fun at it. Episode 6 also does something crazy at the end of it, but I think this is poking fun of the first episode and showing that what he is in, what he's existing in. Oh my god, wait, I might be thinking too deep about it. So they went missing, as far as we saw in episode 3, they went missing. I think since now he's finding out that he's being basically puppeteered and used in this game, this show, maybe they were real people and they went missing from the real world on June 19th. That's something to think about. It might not be what the theory is, but let him cook. It might not be the theory. It might not be even true at all, but that's what it seems like.
You are not invited to the party. Wait, what?
Yeah. And then his head gets popped because he found out too much. For our dear friend Julie Crosby. Oh, I don't remember seeing this when I was watching the series. Maybe she's an actor there or people that worked on the show and they're mourning her. I don't know. Anyways, we are now on episode 5. This is where the series starts to get like stranger and deeper. Episode 5 and episode 6 is when it starts to get really you thinking about it. Anyways, let's get into it. 6 minutes. Oh, yeah.
Something's different.
Something's missing.
Is it this guy?
Fish and chips. Steak and beef. Chicken-a-chow. Grapes and eggs. Steak, eggs.
Are you hungry? You look to be a bit hungry.
No.
So I'll get into that in a minute. there is a meaning behind that because all these episodes are connected in a way. So the reason he's missing, it's pretty obvious to understand. Like I said, I'll talk about it at the end. Let's just watch it.
Lots of people get hungry.
That's your body. Hungry comes from your body.
Get off me.
But your body, it must have to be healthy.
What's that? A tasty snack. You don't want to go and eat a snack like that.
Greedy to eat all that, you'll end up with your teeth all grey.
Do 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 do.
Do 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 it healthy.
Food is talking.
Let's get healthy now.
Hello?
Need to know what's right from wrong. You see, the body is like a special house with blood, hair and organs in the different rooms. Oh look, there's Mr. Bladder in the basement.
What?
Now food comes in through the chimney, mouth and goes from room to room, greeting the different organs.
Hello?
Now, the good healthy food is very nice and polite to the organs, and so is invited to stay for a party. Yay! But the bad,
It's definitely gonna get
are very
bad.
rude and must leave through
You'll
the
have to see.
gap
Rude.
That doesn't make sense.
Do 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 do.
Do 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 be healthy.
Hello?
What's that? A tasty snack. You don't want to go and eat a snack like that.
Greedy to eat all that, you'll end up with your gums all grey.
But something's wrong.
Exactly. How do we know which ones are the healthy foods to eat?
Well, that's easy. The food groups can easily be sorted using the simple health shape, choosing normal, plain-looking foods such as bread,
You're eating spaghetti. Oh.
cream, white sauce, and aspic keep the body ticking over just nicely. Isn't that right?
I need to
But
go.
wait, what's this?
Fancy show-offy foods like cooked meats, fruit salad, soil foods, and yolk.
Ugh.
These foods will clog up the body with unnecessary detail. Oh no! Look, it's all broken and on the floor.
Everything tastes great, but maybe we should wait before we put it on the plate, or it could be too late.
Do this anymore.
Because it's supposed to be scary. It's supposed to be scary. That's the point of the series. It's supposed to look all friendly and also creepy at the same time.
What's that? A pizza slice? But you're better off with plain white sauce.
What's that? Plain white sauce? Plain white sauce makes your teeth go grey.
Doesn't matter, just throw it away.
He's talking about teeth going gray.
Try something else on your tray.
Oh, what's that? A lovely pie? But you're gonna end up sad inside.
Ugh, sad inside. You'll make me
If everyone has the teeth go grey, just eat
Maybe
yeast
you
and
shouldn't be
go
eating
away.
spaghetti right now,
How
Red.
much have you had today? Too much yeast makes your teeth go grey.
How about some onion paste? Looks like one. Have a taste.
That wasn't onion paste. You shouldn't eat food from a stranger's plate. 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 A stranger's plate.
Meatloaf. Yep. What did you think of that episode? Was it worse than episode 3? So, we are going to go through this, but I feel like at this point, I feel like you understand what happened in this episode. But, let's go ahead and go through and look. June 19th, like usual. Okay, don't worry. But, this one, as you can see, I'll just talk like I'm talking to anybody. Red guy's not here. Red guy is, as we saw, we thought he was dead. His head got popped. But as we saw at the end, he was alive. We'll get into that in a second. But he's not here. And they're questioning, like, what's missing. There's something missing, but I just can't pinpoint what it is. And then I don't think there's anything too important. There's that sketch pad from the first one, the hat. June 19th, like usual, the picture of them. Numbers, which they're all in not at all order. Where's 2? There's 1, 3, 4. No 5, no 6, no 7, no 8, no 9. There's 10. What does that mean? Why is from 5, or why is 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 gone? Why is there just a bunch of random numbers? I don't think they're in order at all. I think some of them just go from like 12 to 50 to 68, 70. There's nothing really too important in this frame besides the phone I've been talking about.
Something's different.
Something's missing.
Red guy. He's peeking through the window, which to me seems like he sees or knows what's going on. He's peeking from behind the curtain. He knows what's going on. So he's trying to get to them. That's what I see it as.
Is it this guy?
And then clearly just go past it. They're oblivious. He's got a good rhythm going on.
Are you hungry? You look to be a bit hungry.
No.
Do 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 do. Lots of people get hungry.
That's your body. Hungry comes from your body.
Get off me.
But your body, it must have to be healthy.
What's that? A tasty snack? You don't want to go and eat a snack like that.
Greedy to eat all.
Now they completely... Oh wait, ooh. Hold on. Roy. Roy was the name on that piece of paper with numbers. Wait, and that piece of paper had a bunch of random numbers on it. It had like 9, 7, 8. Could those numbers... Were those numbers taken from that number chart? Maybe? But Roy, and Roy's Flakes. Huh, he even has certain brands in his name.
To eat all that, you'll end up with your teeth all grey.
Constantly talking about teeth being gray.
And healthy.
Food is talking.
Food is talking.
Let's get healthy now.
And then everyone gets all serious when the phone's calling. They're like, this is a strange thing happening. Why is the phone being called? And it's clearly red guy trying to get to them, probably telling them they need to get out of there or figure out a way to leave. But then I think this is the system trying to stop him. But I also believe this might be maybe the real them waking up in this like room they've been in, and maybe what they're living in, this whole like house and being around these people, that's in their head. Maybe it's like in a way like a Saw thing, like somebody took them to a facility and is keeping them there or something, testing.
What's right from wrong? You see, the body is like a special house with blood, hair, and organs in the different rooms. Oh look, there's Mr. Bladder in the basement. What? Now food comes in through the chimney, mouth,
And then he's getting confused. He's like, what's going on? I'm getting like stressed out here, you know? While the other one's like, oh, food's talking to me, food, oh, it's another one of these. You know.
goes from room to room, greeting the different organs.
Hello.
Now, the good healthy food is very nice and polite to the organs, and so is invited to stay for a party. Yay! But the bad, not healthy foods are very rude and
See, and I feel like this song's very like generic. The point of it is to keep you from thinking about, you know, who's missing and what's going on. It's trying to distract you. But it's so bad at doing that because it's not as deep and thoughtful as the other ones. That's kind of like what's going on here.
must leave through the cat flap.
Because all the other songs have deeper meaning to it than this one.
Be healthy.
What's that? A tasty snack?
And then again, I think Red's trying to get to him and tell him to, like, you know, you need to leave, you need to wake up. But instead of going back to that room, he is being distracted on just going back here, back into the kitchen where they were before. So they're trying to distract him from waking up, maybe.
You don't want to go and eat a snack like that.
Greedy to eat all that, you'll end up with your gums all grey.
Keeps talking about gums being gray.
Exactly. How do we know which ones are the healthy?
And then he's figuring out something's wrong.
Well, that's easy. The food groups can easily be sorted using the simple health shape. Choosing normal, plain-looking foods such
Yo, what's up, King?
as bread, cream, white sauce, and aspic keep the body ticking over just nice.
Like I said, you can go back and rewatch all this 2-hour stream.
I need to go.
Oh, wait, what's this?
Fancy show-offy foods like cooked meat.
And right now I'm in the middle of explaining what's going on in this episode. But as you can see, he's clearly wanting to leave whatever's going on in this weird, fucked up, like, thing.
Fruit salad, soil foods, and yolk.
Ugh.
These foods will clog up the body with unnecessary detail. Oh no! Look, it's all broken and on the floor.
Everything tastes great, but maybe we should wait before we put it on the plate, or it could be too late for your...
And then he's very... That's Duck, by the way. He's very disturbed. He's stressed. He's, like, very confused on what's going on. He wants to just get out of there and not be part of that anymore. And then here we see he wakes up in this room again, and there's this big can that's in the show in front of him eating something.
Treat, says Slice, but you're better off with plain white sauce.
What's that?
Plain white sauce? Plain white sauce makes your teeth go grey.
Doesn't
Still talking about grey teeth.
throw it away. Why not try something else on your tray?
Oh, what's that? A lovely pie? But you're gonna end up sad inside.
And then he's eating his, eating him.
Everyone has the teeth go grey. Just eat yeast and it'll go away.
But how much have you had today? Too much yeast makes your teeth go grey.
How about some onion paste? Looks like one. Have a taste.
That wasn't onion
You always come back to this part. Oh.
paste. You shouldn't eat food from a stranger's plate. 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 A stranger's plate.
And then as you can see, the plate was morphing, those noodles on the plate was morphing into the red guy. It was resembling him. This yellow guy is figuring out towards the end that something's wrong. And then also we see here the duck. Duck is on this can. And we know inside the can is he's in the can. And then we cut to this. So he's been so caught up in that song, whatever was going on, that he didn't realize he was eating duck. His friend's gone, he ate duck. Many cans of duck. It's very deep. You gotta go back and just rewatch this or go on YouTube and watch it. It's called Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. It's a very deep and disturbing. And then he's getting the call again. This time he's gonna not answer it because he's too scared. And then we find out Red Guy's been alive this whole time. He's been outside of the whatever was going on in the show. He made it out. Anyways, we are moving on to the last episode. We are on the last episode. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 6. This is when everything basically, you figure out what's going on. This is like basically the episode where just you figure out everything. So I'll let this play out, and then we'll discuss it, and then we'll end the stream.
Good night, guys. I miss you.
Oh, somebody's sleepy.
Huh?
But that's silly.
No.
How can you be sleepy if you don't know how to have dreams?
No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know how to have dreams. No. No.
Dreams are movies that live in your head.
Stop.
Every night when you sleep in your bed. You can have a dream about riding a horse.
No.
Or you can
Jesus Christ, King.
about drowning in oil.
No more songs.
Oh, looks like somebody's having a bad dream. A bad dream.
Can you file these files, please?
Seriously, we would.
Yeah. Sure. Hey, but wouldn't it be funny if one of these files came alive? Yeah. I am a file, and you put documents in me, and a a file. Funny, silly file.
Jesus King.
Did it like a song. No. That sounds really boring.
Yeah, King, chill. She's trying to eat.
Yeah, that's not even the same bucket. Bucket friend. I am the cool guy, I guess. Laid back and sad. But nowadays I hurt my leg today. And I'm scared I'm
You're good.
But that's rude. No clothes. What's your favourite idea? Mine is being creative. How do you get the idea? I just try to think creatively. When you look at this orange, tell me please, what do you see? It's just a boring old orange. Or maybe to you, but not to me. All I see is silly face. Walking along and smiling at me. I don't see what you mean. Cause you're not thinking creatively. Really not good. I use my hair to express
It's not very good at all. Not good. It's not very good. Not very good. I don't like it
Now, friend, your voice is music to my face.
Jeez.
Time is a tool you can put on the wall or wear it on your wrist. The past is far behind us. The future doesn't exist. Time went new and got old like history. Stuff from the past went into a mystery.
You made me die.
I'm a computery guy. Everything made out of buttons and wires. I'd like to show you.
If I were here, what's it all about? You've no idea. And everywhere you look, all you see is hatred and darkness.
Ice cream beef? Ice cream beef makes your teeth go gra.
Doesn't matter, just throw it away. Why not try some?
It's on my tray. What? Where am I?
We are in the universe. Planets live inside the moon. A rocket ship can go to space. A rocket ship can go to the moon.
Sport, ball, let's play sports. Cricket ball, red card.
I'm Magnet, and I'm friends with Metal Attracted, and it's my best friend.
Dig a hole at the bottom of the
Doo-bop-a-doo-bop. I teach you how to buy a canoe.
I am a file and you put documents in me.
But red is for not go. You can be crushed by a bus.
I know about jail.
Mickey Mouse.
Music is your favorite thing.
No, I don't like it.
He's losing it.
I wonder what will happen.
What's your favorite idea?
That was the most chaotic and more deeper thinking one. So, what did you guys think of that one? Once I hear from anything from you guys, yeah, he went crazy. But let's go back and we'll talk about it, and then we'll end the stream. We're already at like 2.5 hours. Clearly, both of his friends are gone. We still don't. We know what happened to him, but he never came back like Red did, because Red guy got his head popped in episode 4, but then he's alive. But then, Bird, he also died. He got absolute gobbled up, but he didn't come back like Red guy did. So weird. June 19th in here. His dad, friends.
Good night, guys. I miss you.
Oh, somebody.
And then it just kicks into a song like usual in every one of these episodes, but clearly, of course, he's not wanting that no more. He's too scared, he's too afraid, he's lost both of his friends. He's just not in the mood, but of course the system does not care.
He's sleepy.
Huh?
But that's silly.
No.
How can you be sleepy if you don't know how to have dreams?
No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know how to have dreams. No. No.
Dreams are movies that live in your head.
Stop.
Every night when you sleep in your bed. And you can have a dream
He just doesn't want to be there.
No.
Or you can have a dream about drowning in oil.
No more songs.
Oh, looks like somebody's having a bad dream.
And then there's the it looks like he's the only one there. It looks like, oh no, Bird's there. I thought that was a chair for a second. Same picture from the last one. He's outside the window. They're both in the kitchen wondering where he is, or wondering what's missing.
A bad dream. A bad dream. A bad dream. A bad dream.
And he's just absolutely suffering.
Can you file these files, please?
And then we cut to Red guy waking up from a nightmare, and this nightmare was of course about his friend, but he wakes up to a life where the only person or other person he can talk to, other people, is him. Red guy, he's talking to other people, and the Red guy we've been following always hated anything interesting. He wanted just to do things he wanted to do, but now in this world he's thinking of his friends. He is trying to get back to that life, but these people just don't care like he did. They just want to do the work. They want to do what they want to do.
Yeah, sure. Hey, but wouldn't it be funny if one of these files came alive. Yeah. I am a file and you put documents in me and a file. Funny silly file. You know, it did it like a song. No. That sounds really boring.
And see, he clearly wants to get back to his life. He's thinking of things like coming alive and seeing what they'll do as a different type of thing. Like he said, a file, you'll file me, and he's trying to come up with a song and trying to make these people like laugh and thinking about his old life, and they're like, we don't give a shit, dude. See, he's alone in the bar because he's just thinking about his life while everyone else is continuing on.
I guess laid back and sad. Nowadays I hurt my leg today. I'm scared.
This guy on the piano, he's Ellen John. And then like here, he's doing something that they've never done. Like he's unclothed, because I mean everybody else is clothed. Of course, this is going to be nude, but he's trying to find a way to probably get back into that life. So maybe singing one of the older songs, which was the first song in the first episode, maybe he can get back to that life, and he did. We saw it.
But that's rude. No clothes.
He's just trying to find any way to get back to his life.
What's your favourite idea? Mine is being creative. How do you get the idea? I just try to think creatively. When you look at this orange, tell me please, what do you see? It's just a boring old orange. Or maybe to you, but not to me. I see a silly face, walking along and smiling at me.
And of course they don't like it. This is something they don't ever do, because they're just boring people.
It's not very good at all. Not good. It's not very good. Not very good. I don't like it.
It's just funny to hear all of them go boo in very monotone voice. And then this is I think Roy, which has been the character we've been focusing on since mainly episode 3 is when we saw him. No, 2 for like the time episode, and then he was in I think everyone since then in any way. And he's basically, I think, the creator of this series. He's been using them and experimenting on them. And I'm going to say maybe his son, Yellow Guy, is clueless to what's going on. He's very clueless. Until now.
Your voice is music to my face.
But now he's back to his old life. Yeah, he couldn't forget. But now, he's in the room where they control everything. Why does he decide to mess with the buttons? I don't exactly know. Maybe he's trying to destroy the machine by overusing it. Maybe he's trying to just like ruin it, cause errors to like kill it off or something, maybe like that. I don't know. Trying to fry it.
Time is a tool you can put on the wall or wear it on your wrist.
And I think that line that the lamp was talking about, having a dream about burning your friends, probably came from episode 3, when at the end his friends or whoever burned Malcolm, that big statue. So maybe that's a reference to that.
The future doesn't exist. Time
The
went
clock.
through and got old like history. Stuff from the past went into a mystery.
You made me die.
Then we got the computer from episode 3. Or no, 4. Wait. Yeah, 4. Then from episode 3. From 5th Ep 1. 5th one again. And then his friend. I think that was a glitch in there, trying to continue to show him that he's in like a simulation. Duck's like, where am I? Like, what's going on? Like, and then it glitches out and continues on with different characters, hinting at this ain't real. And then new characters. Then these are probably new characters that maybe they were going to use in other episodes. I think in the TV series, if I remember correctly, none of these characters were in that one. But these are probably characters they had in mind of what to make, and they actually used them in this episode to show they could have continued on and on and on, but then he unplugged it.
And I'm friends with Magpie Dragon, and it's my best friend.
Dig a hole at the bottom of the I teach you how to buy a canoe.
I am a file and you put documents in me.
And then the one he was making, the file, he was in real life, he was talking about how this file would come alive and sing this song, and we clearly see that they did do that. They thought of everything. This system thought of everything.
But red is for not go. You can be crushed by a bus.
Because this is also why I think they will continue on with this series. There's a whole bunch of characters they can be continuing on to make, like what they're showing here. They can be making characters out of, they could be making a character out of like an asshole, an ass. And then there's an episode right there. Just make it creepy at the end. Like, they can make anything out of anything. So I don't think I think they have creative, like, episodes they can come out with. They just don't have the funding. I would clearly give them the funding if I had the money for that. I would help them make it. And then we find that Roy is the creator. He put his hand on him, probably to tell him, hey, you know, instead of doing this, you can probably go and unplug the system and end it all. Maybe Roy was forced to do this, who knows, unless he was doing this by will. But maybe since Red Guy found out, he's like, just unplug the system, make it stop. End his torturing. His eyes are bleeding. And he's questioning what will happen when he unplugs this, like what will happen, and we clearly see they change color. He's blue, he's red, he's green now. And then June 20th.
What's your favorite idea?
And then that sketchbook was from the
What's your
first episode. This was the first song. Being creative, the sketchbook was part of that. So maybe unplugging the system is maybe starting over and over and over and over again. There's always going to be, it's always going to stay the same, just different at the same time. Yeah, in a loop. They're going in a loop. No matter if they unplug the system, they're in this loop that they're caught in. So then, yeah, from here, and then the TV series came out. So all these episodes, like, when did this last episode come out? Came out 2016, and then the TV series came out 2021, so it came out a few years later. And so yeah, continue off that. Of course, in the TV series, their colors are not blue or anything like that. It's their normal colors, but this is just hinting at they're stuck. They're in this loop they can't get out of, and they clearly know by now that it's not what they thought it was. But yeah, that was Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. We watched it and we got into it and thought about it, and now we got to the end, and since we're at the end, I want to know your guys' final thoughts on the series, and what is your rating for it from 1 to 10. 10 being the best thing you've ever seen, and 1 being the least worst thing. I'm also going to put all my ratings up on Letterboxd because they have each episode of the YouTube series on there. You give it an 8. That's not a bad score. I think I would give this, going back and watching it, I probably would have given it a higher score. Maybe when I first watched it, I probably would have gave it like a 10, because I even put on my Instagram story, I was like, this is 1,000 out of 10. It's the most amazing show in the world. To me, it kind of still is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. But I think the rating will be a 9. And I think the TV series will be a 10, just because that one probably perfected whatever this one didn't. But this was really good. I still love Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. I'll find a way if we can watch the TV series. I'll probably just watch this video. It's all the episodes piled up from the TV series into one video. It's like 2 hours long also. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. But I think we'll be fine to watch it, but I won't do it yet. The next stream we do will be just a regular stream, me playing games. But I found doing something like this fun, doing something variety. I also want to maybe post this up on the channel, but I don't know if I'll be able to cut much, just because I want to almost post the full thing up there. I don't know. I'll figure it out, because I don't even think I can post 2 hours and 43 minutes or 33 minutes to YouTube without being at the requirements for it. I don't know how YouTube works with all that, but I'll see if I can, because it would be cool to have something else different from gaming. I want to make it more of a variety channel, but this was fun. I found watching something or just sitting here and doing something with you guys was fun. Maybe at some point we can do maybe like an album reaction to some music, or maybe a movie or something. Oh yeah. We gotta. Honestly, I do give this series a round of applause. It's amazing. Anyways, though, I definitely gotta end it here. It's already 8 p.m. and I really do need to end it now. So, sorry about that. I'm always shaking something. But we'll end it here. Thank you guys for watching, and for anyone that was coming in, King, Red, my lovely girlfriend, thank you for joining. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye. I don't know why I'm looking over here.